It is time to catch up on the news we've missed.
So we're going to talk escape rooms, minions, and more.
This is episode 541 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello everyone, welcome to another show. I am here with Lee.
Hello, everyone.
And with Chris.
Happy New Year.
And Michelle is on her way.
Yeah.
She'll be here soon.
Yeah. I don't think she's stuck in traffic or something.
She got stuck at work, apparently.
That's a valid excuse. How's everybody?
Good.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
We have kind of released one, but it was recorded pre-New Year. This one's
Yeah, this is
first.
real New Year.
That was a fake New Year.
Yeah.
This is our actual first recording of the New Year.
Yeah. First proper podcast of 2023, I guess. The first one recorded in 2023, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd call it proper, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been proper.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this year, actually, podcast-wise. I've dubbed it, I think I mentioned it on the last one, the year of the guest. We have got so many guests lined up this year. It's crazy, and I am excited about all of them.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Yeah. Right. Before we actually crack on with the show that Lee knows about.
Oh, God.
So Christmas is out the way. So I've got a new thing for you. So I need help from you lot, actually.
Us lot.
Well, you as well, but the out there
The wider
you lot.
you.
Yes.
Talk to
The
you,
deep
listeners.
webs.
Yes. The pod you.
Oh.
Yes. So we are going to have PB Mass. Lee looks very confused.
I know what PB is.
Yes.
Lots of people listening
Yes.
probably don't.
Now,
We're not talking about peanut butter, are we?
No.
no, but
Okay.
I mean, you can do that if you want. Now,
This is news to Chris then, apparently.
yeah, obviously,
Yeah.
you all know how I feel about ET. And
Yes.
how I was forced onto ET.
Fantastic photo.
Yes, thank
I
you.
will shout out,
And-
it should have been your name, then everyone got ET to say, not mine.
That's true.
Oh, why do you think I was on board with your name being
I'm
shouted?
sure.
It wouldn't have worked anyway because I didn't get any because it went a bit wrong for us at the back. Anyway, the one redeeming feature of this entire ride is a cute little duck called PB Mallard.
Are you aware of this creature, Chris, at all?
PB Mallard.
So there's a mallard duck in the queue for... Is it in the ride or
It's
the
in the
queue?
ride because you have to turn when you're going past. It's on your left, and you have to turn your head to see he's sat on top of a rock.
Okay. So it's kind of took on its own life HHN Bear did. He has his own Facebook account.
Yes,
I have chatted
Really?
with him online, yes.
He's verified on Twitter, I believe.
To be fair, anyone
Thanks,
can get
Elon.
that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So yes, we're going to have PB Mass, which is the PB Mallard Appreciation Society. PB Mass.
Okay.
Now, I've been chatting with Mr. Mallard. I know it sounds quackers.
I haven't got that sound
that's
effect
good.
anymore.
Good.
I did ask for some sound effects.
I know.
Oh, you'll have to add them in.
I won't.
So we've decided that PB Mallard needs to be an unofficial mascot.
In other words, he wants the Lil Boo treatment.
Oh, yeah.
Connor Webber.
If a pumpkin can be an unofficial icon, then so can a gorgeous little feathered friend. So we are going to try and raise the profile a bit. I've decided that PB is now the podcast's unofficial mascot to start things off,
Okay.
just to let Lee know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's not just your podcast, you know. So, there was a request put out by him for people to craft things in his image. So, if you are at all crafty, or even if you're not, give it a bash. We want drawings, any sort of artwork, knit a duck, crochet a duck, mould one out of clay, mould it out of mud, make cookies.
That'll be
You're
cool.
just like
And send
screaming
them
at
to
Joni
us.
right now.
Yeah,
yes.
Make a cake, write a story about him. We just really want appreciation shown for PB Mallard.
If you do that, then send pictures of them to us and I'll post them on our social media.
Yeah, we want lots of pictures because we're going to create a bit of a media frenzy if we can. So get on it. There's
Universal
no timeline.
haters.
Just get on it because ducks rock. And
I'm going to go look for him this weekend.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we spotted him when we rode last time.
Yeah.
Like, I've looked
It's
everywhere
lovely.
in that ride. I've never noticed that. So
I think it's
I'm kind
moved.
of excited.
Sure,
It
I
says you
saw
go around the
somebody.
corner.
No, I think
Has
he's
he
moved. I'm
moved?
sure I saw somebody post in one of the Passholder groups the other day that he'd actually moved. So there's a task, find out where he is.
Or even if you see any of his cousins on a lake or a pond or a puddle even, just take a photo. In fact, you know what? If anybody is any good with artwork, go and get a rubber duck and repaint it
Again, Johnny.
to look like PB Mallard. And I want a photo of that floating in the bath.
Ooh.
So go on, people.
PG, please, people.
If you don't do
Yeah.
PG,
Yeah,
just send me
Jeff.
that privately. I don't mind. But yeah, let's have some fun, and going forward this year, let's see what we can do. Let's raise a profile of PB Mallard, our
would be funny.
unofficial mascot.
Yeah.
I
got a message off him last year and I was like, what the hell is this? And I was I was kind of confused. And then it kind of all played out. And
and go and look for it. Look for him on all the social platforms. Brilliant. Just go and do it. You won't regret it.
Woo.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway, because we've
Yeah.
got a hell of a lot to
I
get
know.
to, by the way.
Well, let's kick off and catch our breath with some little things.
This is Seth Kabursky, author of The Unofficial Guide to Universal Orlando, and I am bringing you the first look at all the little things new around the Universal Orlando Resort of 2023. It's been a while since I brought you some little things, so I've got a long list to go over. We'll start out in City Walk, where if you attended the Weekender late last year, you know that the water taxi dock was under refurbishment. Happy to report that refurbishment is over and the water taxis are back to full operation. Another recent change in City Walk, the splash pad in the middle of the plaza has been replaced by an AstroTurf lawn and some benches. And finally, the Great Universal Movie Escape Room opened late last year. And if you want a little preview and check out some of the props and costumes on display in the lobby or get yourself a cocktail, feel free to walk on in without needing to buy a ticket. We're going to head into the parks, first at Islands of Adventure, where the long-in-progress replacement of the turnstiles is now complete. The new turnstiles, like the ones over at Universal Studios Florida, still use a barcode scanner and a finger scan, but there are no longer bars that you have to push through on the way in or out of the parks. Most of the rest of the refurbishments being done around Islands of Adventure's port of entry have been completed, with the exception of the facade of the Croissant Moon Cafe, which is still behind Scrims. But something that is still missing is the rocket ship mailbox out near the front of port of entry. That has been removed and hopefully will return. One last note before we dive into the rest of the park. You'll notice as you walk around Universal's parks that the smoking areas have been greatly reduced.
Woo.
There's now just one smoking section in each park, and the one in Islands of Adventure is located at port of entry along the lagoon.
Boo.
Likewise, over at Universal Studios Florida, the only remaining smoking area is the one in Gramercy Park in New York.
Boo.
The smoking permitted signs and ashtrays in all of the other smoking areas have been removed. Heading clockwise around Islands of Adventure, all the refurbishment work that was going on in the Marvel streets has been completed. And next door in Toon Lagoon, Ripsaw Falls reopened in time for the Christmas crowds after they repaired the damage from the hurricanes. However, the fountain with the statue of Popeye in front of the Bilgerat Barges attraction is now just a planter, since the statue has been removed. In Jurassic Park, the Thunder Falls Terrace restaurant has been closed for a week or so, possibly related to previous damage to the roof that was causing some leaks. The closure was not listed on Universal's website, and no reopening date has been announced. In the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, those hurricanes I'd mentioned had done some damage to the queue of Hagrid's, and there is still a temporary bridge and staircase in Hagrid's queue to bypass the area that had been damaged. And if you head into the Ollivander stores in either Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley, you'll notice that there are 13 new wands available, one of which is exclusive to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. These wands replace the ones inspired by the Celtic zodiac, which were previously used in the Ollivander's wand matching ceremonies. The new wands are all interactive and now come with a little insert explaining the wand's lore. Heading out of the wizarding world, the All Hallows Krampus store was still open as of this week. That's located right next to the Enchanted Fountain, and right behind that, there are some construction walls up blocking off the entrance to the Sindbad courtyard, which is often used as an extended queue for Hagrid's. Finally, in Seuss Landing, Circus McGurkus has reopened during the day after being used for VIP holiday events throughout the Grinchmas season. And I'm very happy to say that both of the Zacks in the Zacks Bypass are back. Those statues had been refurbished with one of them missing for the last several months, but it's good to see both Zacks back where they belong. Now that we're done with IOA, we're going to head over to Universal Studios Florida, where construction on the VillainCon Minion Blast attraction and Minion Cafe are both moving forward. We can see the shape of the entrance to the Minion Blast queue and the old bone-chilling drink stand that had statues of classic monsters on top of it outside of the future Minion Cafe has been completely torn down. There's refurbishment happening to the food booths around Gramercy Park, and in the meantime, they've moved the food truck that serves the vegan Philly cheesesteak over outside of Finnegan's to take up the slack. In other refurbishment notes, there's construction walls around the seating area in front of Cafe Alcatraz, as well as construction walls outside of Men in Black near the Coca-Cola kiosk. And inside the exit of Men in Black, the former photo stand has been replaced with a small arcade. Speaking of arcades, they've also recently added a new arcade machine, VR Agent, which was on display at the last IAPA convention, to the Mummy Arcade, but unfortunately, it's already broken as of this last week.
Wow.
In the Simpsons area, the photo op of Chief Wiggum's car has returned after being out for refurbishment. And there's also a temporary photo op right around the corner for the new Puss in Boots film outside the exit to Kid Zone, which will sadly be closing for good on January 15th. And as we head out of the studios along Hollywood Boulevard, you'll notice that the Universal Orlando annual Passholder Lounge has closed, with signage indicating it is going to move to the Betty Boop store over in Toon Lagoon at IOA. The Brown Derby, which had temporarily reopened as a prop shop, is now closed once again. And we are watching for Williams of Hollywood and the adjoining Dark Room to reopen as the next tribute store location after the holiday tribute store in New York closed down. Finally, we will wrap up with a couple food notes. Over at the Cabana Bay Beach Resort, the new Shake Malt Shop has opened in the rear of the Bayliner Diner, and UO Grubhub, which was my favorite source for information about dining in Universal, is rebranding, and you can now find that information at thrillstasetravels.com. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this time. I'll be back in a couple weeks with some more little things, but until then, you can find me and my books at theunofficialguides.com. And until next time, I'm Seth Kaburski, keeping an eye on all those little things for you.
Wow, just a couple of things then.
Well, a lot of things.
Let's be honest, it must be 6, 7, 8 weeks since the last time, and it was only me and Michelle when we did it last time.
Yeah.
I want to discuss those smoking areas.
Yeah.
I like that we're down to one per park.
Mm-hmm.
But Tracy, you and I have talked about it off air. Why? And one of the two nicest places in either of those parks.
Also, one of the few places where you can actually sit down.
Yeah, I love Gramercy Park, but I won't go in there because of that. And then the same with that.
And also, it's not enclosed, so you walk past it and you're getting blasted anywhere.
I think eventually it's going to be.
I'm sorry if I'm upsetting anybody, but I do feel that it should be off to one side.
Well, I think smoking at Disney is all. It's done all. I don't think you can smoke in Disney at all. So Universal is slowly heading that way.
But saying that, last time we were out there, I saw plenty of people just smoking wherever they were, and it was vaping was the worst thing because try to take photographs without big bloody clouds. It really me off.
I put it when I posted this on our Facebook page. A lot of people made that comment that people tend to just vape wherever they like anyway.
Yeah.
They see it as something different,
which it isn't,
as opposed to just smoking. Which, sure, to an extent it is, but I don't think you're allowed to do that around the park either.
No,
but nobody actually enforces that,
and that's the problem.
Yeah. The thing is, and I know I'm going to open a can of worms here, and you can edit this out if you want to, Lee.
And don't say it.
Well, no, but we know what the risks are with smoking. Vaping is still so new. Nobody knows what the effects are going to be.
Yeah, the long-term effects.
I choose not to smoke or vape. I don't want to have second-hand vape smoke.
It's just a shame that they've got those two nice areas, because that area down in front of the lagoon is like where everyone goes to take pictures of Velocicoaster at this point.
Yeah.
It's always been one of my favourite areas.
It's a beautiful little spot.
It is.
There's some fun little things down there as well if you just stay quiet and listen.
And then, like I say, Gramercy Park is, if you're doing Stay and Scream in New York for Horror Nights, it's a perfect place to hang out, but not when it's full of smoke.
It's also a nice place when they're using the street behind with all the food trucks.
Yeah, to go and grab your food
and go and sit down.
Well, we did, didn't we? We hung out at during the first weekender because Alexa forced a pot sticker on me. Or a wonton, something, I don't know. She's going, here, eat this. I was like, okay. But I think it's good, again, that we're down to one. Hopefully they'll get rid of it altogether.
Yeah, it's heading that way. I mean, that's not just the industry, but just in general in public places. You can, at least over here, like I see a lot of places that don't even have smoking anymore where there used to be smoking. You don't even notice it anymore.
No.
But I'm not a smoker, so then I wouldn't really notice it. Aside from not breathing in someone else's hot breath mixed in with tobacco.
Exactly.
My favourite.
Speaking of the Hagrid damage, Tracy and I saw it firsthand. I don't know whether you've seen it, have you, Chris, at all?
Yeah, we had it pointed out to us.
No.
So if you come out of the exit, literally as you come out of the building at the exit of Hagrid's, and look like where the wall sweeps round to the queue, you can see where all that's just washed away. Like there's not a lot of where that queue was at that point. It's just all like so much.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a mess.
Is it walled off though, or you can still see it?
Oh, you can still see it. You can't not.
If you know where to look, you
can
see it. Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like it's going to need some underpinning.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they got off lightly, didn't they? I suppose,
they did, yeah.
In the grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a pretty rough time.
Because you and I booed at the same thing.
With the Men in Black arcade?
Yeah, it seems a little wonky.
So I am a huge, what is it? It's not Universal Photos. My Universal Photos, that one, yeah. And I'm a huge fan of it. I've had it for years now. It's just, we collect these photos and we come up with fun stuff to do with it. It's kind of a bummer because like both that one and the mummy one, like if you go there to the people, they can do things and like add creatures. Like they've added aliens into our cars and stuff like that. And,
yes.
You know, they do all those cool things. Now, they could probably do it over at the main one in front of the park, but that's already just a pain. I'm not going to go walk over there and do all that. I'd rather just do it at the moment. So it's a bummer to lose that.
Let's be honest. The photo package at Universal is what's the phrase on it? It's lacking and has been lacking for a long time. When you compare it to Disney's, Universal's has always been pretty crappy, to be fair.
1,000%, but that's also not even Universal's. Like that's a third-party company.
Yeah, but then if you're paying a third-party company to come in, then actually make it worth people's while to pay for it, because it's not.
100%, I'm with you. Like I got super. The weirdest thing is, you know, you've always had the mobile app on the phone to go and like look at your photos, and then just one day it stopped working. I asked customer service, and they're like, "No, we don't have a mobile app anymore. You got to log into the website." I'm like, what?
Yeah. It has got worse. Oh, there's somebody at the door. I wonder who that could be.
Sounds like Blue's Clues or something like that.
Perfect time to come in as well. Hey, glad you could make it.
Hey.
Wow. Hello, Michelle. That'd be nice.
Oh. Yay. I've been sick for so long, and then I finally get back to work, and I've got like a million things to do, and I just lost track of time.
We're currently talking about Universal's photo package thing being crap.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's not all there is to say about it.
And it is. It's not. I don't even know how much it is now, but it's not worth it. Like for me, ride photos aren't worth it. And then are there any actual, like, I'm going to call them photo pass, but they're not, like, photographers around the park taking...
Not really.
No.
Just like
Yes.
in the front, and then I think there's sometimes one on the bridge by Hogwarts.
And that's...
Yeah. I
there's-
was going to say they're all
Sometimes one over
But
at
yes.
Seuss.
It's rare.
the one in Port of Entry who kept dragging me out of my hiding place.
Yeah, but that's it. You have them at the front
Yeah.
of islands,
Yeah.
the front of studios, not even on the bridge by the Globe anymore. I haven't seen one there for years.
It's in studios in Hollywood. There used to be loads with all the characters being down the boulevard. There used to be loads down there, and
None. And
There
it's
wasn't
just,
any
it's
last
just
time.
not worth it. The ride photos just aren't worth it for me.
I know everybody's got their own smartphones. They tend to just hand those over.
Or like you see people at the exits to the rides just taking the pictures of the screens anyway.
To be honest, if they stopped taking the prices of things, it would be better, because I'm still a bit narked over the Grinch. That
Yes,
amount of money, and it was a digital copy. Just give us a lot.
I don't know whether we mentioned that at the time actually. So we did
So that's my favourite word to do.
the Grinch meet and greet when we were over for the Weekender, and it was like, right, you can have one of the photos, and it was like a 10x8 or a 6x4 for $25. We were like, it's a bit steep. Or you can have the digital print, okay, for $22. And for one, that's it. One digital print for $20. And of course, I wasn't going to walk away because it was the perfect photo. But really?
There was loads of great photos taken, and I'm just like, this is why people are not buying these things, because you are pricing yourself out.
But I wonder if we'd have had that My Universal photos, if we'd have got all of them, like as just part of, like whether they'd have just scanned the card and we'd have got all of them, or probably. So that's where they're pushing that, isn't it? Don't pay
Still
$22
expensive.
for one, have all of them because you've already got it as part of the package.
We weren't offered an upgrade to the package,
Well,
though.
they won't
Well,
there.
the thing that makes it the least value is how inconvenient it is. It's not really even so much that there's not as many places to get pictures as there
that's what Chris has
is
just
around
said.
Disney, but the convenience of it. You know, I'm not a huge proponent of magic bands, but if we have some sort of something, even just utilizing our phones like they did over at Disneyland, where there's just one barcode that you scan for everything and it all magically appears in one account instead of having to juggle all these different cards constantly. It's just inconvenient.
They'd have to bring it in-house.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly. I was exactly going to say the same thing. That's the problem at Universal outsource. Funnily
much.
enough, the conversation that we had before we started recording, a lot of the stuff they do is outsourced, and it's much easier to control doing it yourself. But they don't, whatever reason that is. It's going to be very interesting to see how Epic Universe opens and to see what new things they implement in there, having learned everything that they've learned from having Universal and Islands of Adventure open for so long.
Yeah, that would definitely be a wonderful upgrade to have with Epic Universe coming, to utilize some sort of cohesive system where your tickets, your express pass, like everything is all scanned from one thing.
Yeah.
Whether I don't care if it's a necklace as opposed to a wristband. I don't care what they come up with. But
the mobile app does.
Yeah.
You know, the mobile app has leaps and bounds and ahead of where it used to be prior. Being able to have your ticket in there and your annual pass, paying through that mobile app and all that, but still has a lot more that they could definitely incorporate. I mean, I'd be
for sure.
Just like you said, like if I could just use that, scan that, and take my picture and do all that, it's so much easier than carrying a separate card and, logging into a website and doing all this other crap to try to get your photo.
That app needs to be a hell of a lot more user-friendly than it is right now.
I didn't even
You're
try.
talking about just the web app, because the mobile app doesn't exist.
The mobile app, it's terrible.
Well, no, I had
The
my
mobile
own
app
money.
is not there anymore.
Well, it's funny. I've got it
For
on
Universal or for the photos?
for the Universal.
Universal.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's terrible. So I want to move us on. I know I'm not hosting, but the
it's
big
okay.
thing
My
we
head,
need
as
to
I said at
talk
the beginning,
about
my head is absolutely killing me. So
right here is this whole Passholder Lounge, Williams of Hollywood, the dark room closing, and
Yes.
we're assuming the tribute store moving over there.
That doesn't make
right?
sense to me.
It does make sense to me, though, because the tribute store is such a big draw. Why not put it into a much bigger space? But then why move the tribute store in the first place? Now, I had this conversation briefly with Seth the other day because I was like, I think they're going to put the Epic Universe Tribute Store preview center in there. And Seth was like, I think the Mummy team members will have something to say about using their extended queue. But I'm like, that's where the Islands of Adventure one was. Why move the tribute store in the first place if you're not doing it for a reason?
Right.
Have they actually said they're moving it?
No. They've said they're moving the Passholder Lounge.
Yeah.
And they've closed all of that down.
And then,
why?
Hang on. And then you've got the Passholder Lounge, where the dark room was, and then Williams of Hollywood. There's 3 rooms, just like the tribute store. It's probably about the same footprint. Just put the preview centre there.
Yeah,
that makes sense to me. Rather just shoving everything around.
The biggest reason for, I think, not doing that is because if they put the Epic Universe Preview Centre in where the tribute store is now, everybody walking into the park gets a clear view straight up. There it is. It's in the... quoting Miss Ali Beamer, New York is the center of Universal Studios Florida, and that's where you would expect it to be. I know, Tracy, you and I know where that preview center was supposed to be going. And due to something that came about during Halloween Horror Nights, that's not where it's going anymore.
I don't know how wonky your eyes are, but when I step into that park, I cannot see.
Once you get onto that main street, you can.
That building.
Yes, you can.
My eyes don't go around corners. I don't know where
around a corner. It's a straight shot right up to the New York Public Library. Yeah, and
which
it's
not a building
right there.
Round the corner.
It's not round the corner.
Round the corner.
Bullshit, I'm going to find a picture.
If you look straight down, you look.
I think she has you on a technicality.
I do. I'll bet you those.
You can bet your own.
Are you already on yours?
That's an okay reason. I don't think it's super valid.
Can I just temper this with, if you step like 30 seconds into the park, look to your right, and
it's not to your right though. It's round the. That's even more round the corner.
Ah, but let me finish, because I've thought this out. People with signs like placards and things, A-frames guiding you round.
Oh, no, you're right. You can't see it from.
Oh, look at that.
It's going to be interesting.
So just to add to that, I don't think things are the same now as they were back in 2002, where you had to have a prominent location for this.
2002? What year was 2002, Chris?
Wasn't that when the preview center was there?
For Islands of Adventure that opened in 1999. Oh my God! Sorry, Chris.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry. I had to do that.
Hang on. Yeah.
It's all right. I'll edit it out.
You laugh it up, Mr. Bendy Eyes.
Kiss me ass. We'll find out. We will find out next week how good all your universal knowledge is, people. So just be careful.
I already claimed nothing. Yeah. So I mean, back then, yeah, you got to drive attention to the spot.
True.
To get action. Nowadays, like the entire internet will be swarmed with all that information. Every vlogger, every news outlet, and people will literally run to wherever they would put it. So that's why I'm saying I don't see it being that big of a thing. Like it has to be here so that's the most foot traffic. No, that store or that preview center will get all the foot traffic it needs for Epic Universe.
So here's a question I'm going to put to all three of you. Cards on the table now. Is the Tribute Store moving to Hollywood and the Epic Universe Preview Center going in where the Tribute Store is now? Or is the Tribute Store staying where it is and the Preview Center going into Hollywood?
Yes.
Which one?
The second one, the one that I've been saying.
Chris.
That makes more sense.
I think the one that makes more sense is that why do all that to move it to a different location? To leave the Tribute Store where it is, put the Preview Center over there.
Michelle?
Yep.
I'm going to be the opposite. I'm going to say they're moving the Tribute Store only because sometimes that Tribute Store location causes quite a bottleneck, like with its location, especially during HHN and during whenever they change it out and there's a big hubbub over there. I think that there's much more room over on Hollywood. It's
I would
not
argue
as congested.
I would argue that point. I think that street's narrower than it is over there, to be fair.
Yeah, but you got a lot
think
less
Hollywood
foot
is
traffic in
narrower?
Hollywood, though.
Yeah, there's never anybody down Hollywood, ever.
You're just
Like,
going there
ever.
to get your
Yeah, but during the
your magnetic
holidays,
pin.
I think
during
there's
the
gonna be
holidays,
more,
and then during Halloween Horror Nights.
I think
No,
the,
there's still.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's a scare zone there, but there's plenty of sidewalk off of the road. I think that it fits better over on Hollywood just because of crowd wise.
Well, don't forget,
Well,
you have
tribute
that
store in Hollywood.
huge area right
because
Yeah.
of
in
bottlenecks.
front of the library that
Anyway.
they put the crowds through.
Not during HHN. They've got that set up for lines for houses.
That's true. However, do you not think that the buzz for the preview centre isn't going to cause bottlenecks?
Oh, it'll be
I think
mental.
we're going
100%.
to. I think we're going to see queues.
I don't think it
wrapped
matters
around
where
the
you
park
put
when
it in
that
that.
first
I don't
opens.
think it's going to matter where you put that, to be
No,
fair.
I know.
Because it's going to be full
Saying
of
that,
vloggers
though,
for the first
actually-
week.
The only thing I will say,
100%.
the only thing I will say about it being where the tribute store is now is they could actually have the line coming out and wrapping around the back of the building in front of the library and into
Like
into
they do when the
backstage.
tribute store's heaving.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's not
Yeah.
impinging on the park.
All right.
But I still think that I don't know whether it will, but I think that a better option would be leave it where it is, because I'm thinking financially, time wise, and stuff like that. Then they're only working on one. It's 3 rooms, like the tribute store is. The footprint has got to be very similar.
Then why would you not move it over there?
Time, money.
I agree with Michelle. I think they're going to put the tribute store over in Hollywood and keep the put the preview center in New York.
And also, Mummy
not
might want to
fiscally
be
responsible.
reclaiming some of that space for the extended queue, because at least last time I was there, they had a huge queue out front, which is very
Yep.
unaesthetic. Like,
Yeah.
I hated all of those switchbacks in the front of the
It's
Mummy.
awful.
So they might want to reclaim some of that for their actual queues. And then also, I don't think that the preview center needs as much space as the tribute store. I just can't imagine what they're going to put in there that would require as much space as the tribute
Then
store.
So
Definitely
here's
why
the
move it
question
To the
then.
preview center?
Did either of
Yeah,
you
the
go
preview center.
into the Islands of Adventure one?
Yes.
You
No.
did. So how
But I've
big
gone into
was it,
Disney
Chris?
ones, and there's like never anybody in there.
Yeah,
No,
but have you
it's-
been
the
into a
footprint is huge.
Hang
though.
on. Michelle, have you been into a preview center for a brand new theme park at Disney though?
Like Star Wars stuff.
So a land, not an
Yeah.
entire park. You're talking about, we have not had a theme park built in Orlando since 1999. This is a
but
huge
we actually
deal.
have all of this information at our fingertips now with the internet. We didn't have that back in 1999 as prominently as we do now. So what can I see in this preview center that I can't literally see on my phone standing in line for the Mummy?
Then why ever go to a theme park? Because you could just watch it on your phone.
It's true.
Well, I'm not actually riding the rides when I go into the preview center. I'm just looking at a model of it that I can actually see on my phone.
The preview center was very immersive, though. It was almost like going to IAP or going to a convention and having like an entire room was dedicated for one land. So it needs a big footprint to really show off all these different things. And that was back in 99, 98, not 2000, whatever. But back then, right? Like, think of the technology and the stuff they're going to do now with it.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to push that way more advanced, whatever they do for a preview center for the latest and greatest theme park.
But also with the preview center as well, you've got real people there who can answer questions real time. Where you don't have that online. Yes, you have lives and stuff like that, but having people in there who can answer all questions at all time, that's another plus for.
If I have the option of
For
looking
it.
at it online or seeing it with my own eyes, I'd much rather see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a trek,
It's
but
it's better.
we'll do it.
Yeah.
But so we're split 50-50. Okay, it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Sportsman's bet. Whoever loses has to buy the other two. Summit, I don't know. Dinner at the Palm.
Well, you're losing anyway, 'cause it's always your wallet, so.
I mean, that's true. I never thought that one through, did I?
Ah, that's funny. Right, anything else in here that we want to talk
No,
about? Because
please.
it's like
We've
Wednesday
got half an
now.
hour through and we've still got the rest of the show to get to. You.
We've said hello and that's it. Right. Yeah, moving on. Chris, I believe you've got something to talk to us about.
Sure do. So, in typical Universal Orlando fashion, Universal opened the Great Movie Escape 2 days after Lee and Tracy left Universal Orlando.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you believe it?
'Cause
Chris
they were waiting
messages
for you guys.
Yeah, Chris messages me. Tickets are on sale. Get in there. Oh, it opens 2 days after you leave. Don't bother. I was like, you're kidding me.
So, according to Universal, they are bringing an entirely new level of escape room experience to Universal Orlando Resort. We speculated quite heavily before it opened how the experiences would work, what the difficulty level would be, and how much it would be. Well, here are the key points that Universal are keen to express to guests. The activities within both adventures are randomized, so the solution can vary with each visit, story-driven, as guests must complete tasks as part of an immersive original story, customizable depending on party size, ensuring that everyone gets to participate,
That's good.
adjustable based on skill level and complexity. So there's always a challenge to solve.
Yeah, that customizable depending on the party size is brilliant because they always are a little bit awkward where you get one person just kind of milling around because they don't know what to do.
And there's usually one that hairs off and solves everything before anybody else does.
Yeah, it's like joining that group project and doing nothing.
Yes.
So the 2 rooms available are Jurassic World Escape. Guests are new geneticists at a secret lab on Isla Nublar, where they are undergoing training that includes the completion of various day-to-day tasks that range from feeding ferocious dinosaurs to splicing dinosaur DNA to create new genetic codes, until they learn an apex predator has broken free, and now they must work together to avoid becoming its prey.
It's a theme park attraction.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yes.
great until something goes wrong.
Send in the
Yay.
cadets. The other room is Back to the Future Out of Time. Guests are transported to a museum in 1993 where they learn Back to the Future's antagonist, Biff, is up to his antics and has stolen Doc Brown's newest time travel device to sabotage the space-time continuum. Guests must work together to uncover Doc Brown's clues as they travel through time to track down Biff and save the past and future before they run out of time. Universal's great movie Escape also contains 2 theme bars, and tickets start at $49.99 per person plus tax.
So we were bang on the money when we said about $50 a piece, I think, when we all discussed it.
Yeah, which I think is a good value for what you're getting
Yeah.
for the park.
Yeah.
It's not too much. Definitely wasn't going to be any cheaper.
It's a lot if you're like a family of 4 and it's costing like $200. Like if you're 2 adults and 2 kids going as a family, it's like $200 is a lot to. It would make me think twice about it if we had the kids with us.
Well, we didn't buy him RIP, so I'm surprised you said that.
That wasn't $50 a piece. That was $325 a piece.
That one was just an easy decision for Lee. Like,
Yes,
hell
it
no.
really was.
And about $50, $300 is much. Lee's not spending it.
Well, the real savings is in getting your own group and doing the private experience.
Yeah.
That's where it's the most bang for your buck.
Yeah. So yeah, tickets are $50 plus tax, and that includes up to 6 guests per group and may include multiple parties. Pricing varies depending on the date and the time.
Of course.
Guests can book a private experience exclusively for their party, starting at $300 per group, plus tax for up to 8 people, and can be purchased by calling 407-224-8463. And pass holder discounts are available.
Yeah, I was actually looking because you can actually book them online.
Private groups, that is.
You can actually book them online, but not on the website, which is weird, only in the app.
Huh.
You can only book it in the app.
Yes, there's nowhere on the website. If you go to universalorlando.com, there's nowhere on the website for you to be able to book it, at least that I could see. The only place I can find online to do it is through the app itself.
I need to go work for Universal and help them out, man.
Yeah.
So
and
annoying.
apparently, if you want, so there's no discount on the private group, but Brian from the Universal Family Podcast, I'll give you a shout out, Brian. He was telling me that you also, if you're booking a non-private group, you can't get the discount when booking it over the phone or online. You can only do it in person.
What?
So unless you like at the parks or at the venue itself, you can't get the discount any other way.
That's ridiculous.
I guess they're saving the discounts for like last minute bookings.
But then, anyway.
Well, so you're penalizing people who plan in advance.
Yeah.
Right. But then you're taking the chance that it might not be available.
Yeah, but that's the
Yeah.
thing.
That's
That's
sucky.
yeah, that is yeah.
Yeah, those of us who travel in and have to... Well, anybody who's traveling, not just internationally, but state to state,
Yeah.
it's just
unless you're local, you can just drive there, buy your stuff, and then leave, then go back whenever.
But again, you
Right.
might, anyway.
But we have a review team ready to go, and we'll be visiting one of the rooms this Saturday. Look for an in-depth, spoiler-free review on episode 543.
Chris, I know we discussed it briefly before we started recording. Has there a decision actually been made about which one you're doing? Do we know?
I could have sworn it was mentioned before. Didn't we do like a poll or something?
We did, but I think it's kind of at a point where availability isn't great. So I think it's
Just
last
choose.
minute, not last minute, but just the availability of the rooms right now are very low. So we'll see what we get. Either way, I think both of them are awesome.
agreed. Yeah.
And I'm going to do both of them eventually, so I
Yes.
don't really care either way. I don't think most
I'm
people
most
care.
excited about the Jurassic Park one. I'm not a huge Back to the Future fan, but I love Jurassic Park.
I'm intrigued by the Back to the Future one of how you're traveling through time. in
Yeah.
it. But yeah, I mean, we've watched a few vlogs and stuff with some spoiler-free reviews, and it's interesting because it sounds like it isn't like a normal escape room. It's not kind of like you've got an hour and you have to get out, and if you don't get out, you get locked in. It's a very different experience from what we've seen.
Yeah. It's more of an experience than an escape room.
Like a walk-through storytelling narrative with puzzles rather than an escape room, which makes more sense, to be fair.
You see, Back to the Future being there gives me hope that there'll be an expansion with a third room that is a bit watery.
I mean, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
You start off in a pool.
I couldn't,
You have to swim.
I couldn't believe that they opened it 2 days after we left.
Oh, I
was
can't.
Like,
They
you
were
are
waiting.
absolutely kidding me. When I
Dude,
saw,
come on, man. How
when-
many times have they announced
I know.
something the day after recording?
but when literally I was seeing all this buzz on the morning, literally just about 10 minutes before you messaged me, I was getting pings on Facebook that, the tickets are on sale. And I'd already gone and had a look. So when you messaged me, I already knew it wasn't opening until the 9th. I'm like, I couldn't believe it.
I did offer to just do some laundry. We could stay.
I was
But-
ready to get it booked as well, and then it's like, ugh.
Oops, missed my flight.
Yeah.
I think we had all of our luck though with the Grinch meet and greet.
I mean, yeah. I'm intrigued. I'm interested to get you guys there and see what you come out with.
Jealous, very jealous.
Very jealous.
I'll try not to enjoy it, if that makes
Cool.
it any better for you
That
guys.
really helps. Yeah, I appreciate that, Chris.
No, I'm looking
Okay.
forward to hearing from you guys.
Yeah. And check out the bar for me. Yeah.
Both of
Oh,
them.
that's going to be a whole separate in-depth review I'm going to do
of
on that
course.
alone.
Yeah. Progressing the more you drink. I love
exactly.
it. Right. Let's get some birthdays out the way. We've got a few here. Okay. So we have Producers Club. Not Club. Oh my goodness, my head's gone.
Producer's cult.
Producers Club members who are new and missed their birthday time because they've just joined us.
Because apparently we had so much fun at the weekend. We're like, I want to be part of that group.
Yes, you do. All the cool kids are part of that group. So we're going to kick off with a happy belated birthday to Francesca Morales. Lovely Francesca. Your birthday was August the 18th, and I hope you had a wonderful time and lots of cake.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
And then on October the 3rd, it was, do you know, I know this one, the very handsome Gary Thomas's birthday. So I hope you had a great time too, and cake. Happy birthday, Gary!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And on November the 18th, now I will apologise in advance, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your surname. Scott Bergeron or Scott Bergeron?
I feel like it's Bergeron.
I feel Bergeron. Lee says Bergeron. We've had a fight.
It wasn't a fight.
Fist fight or just
No,
regular?
it wasn't even a regular fight.
Yes, it's the amazing Scott's birthday. Happy birthday, Scott!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I would have a belated current one.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting to not do a new show between when we did last one and
that's
this
why.
one. So
So it wasn't forgotten. It
No.
was just right. Okay.
Oh, who can
That's
forget this guy?
exactly.
Exactly. They're fantastic. They're amazing. They're very special. Chris Screws, it was your birthday on January the 7th. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Right. And now moving on, we've got a really nice group here, actually. Let me get comfortable. Okay, we are going to kick it off with January the 12th. And it is the gorgeous Melissa Rafferty's birthday. Happy birthday, Melissa!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And a couple of days later, on the 14th, it is the phenomenal Trevor I can't speak today. Trevor O'Hara's birthday. Happy birthday, Trevor.
Happy birthday, Trevor.
Happy birthday.
And the following day, the 15th, is a very special lady's birthday. I absolutely adore her. Everybody shout happy birthday to the beautiful Susie Scott. Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday, Susie.
Happy birthday, Susie.
And then on the 19th, we have the marvelous Jeremy Smith's birthday. Happy birthday, Jeremy.
Happy birthday, Jeremy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And then finally, definitely last but not least, I think we might know who this person is. On the 21st.
Who is this?
I know. I have a feeling that she may give really good hugs.
I know I didn't get to see enough of her in December.
I saw too much of her. So.
Oh my
That is not
God.
true.
Just kidding. I love you.
It's our lovely Michelle's birthday. My sister from another mister.
Happy birthday, Michelle.
Birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Hey, I got it.
Got it.
Chuka Hamnida.
I hope you're not dying
that's
by
coming
that
up
time
fast.
comes round.
Yeah.
What is this, 30 now? 31?
Yeah, let's go with that.
31. Cool.
This is smooth
God,
tonight.
she's younger than I am. Let's just say that.
I hope you're going to get spoilt rotten, Michelle. You deserve it.
We shall see. Thank you, though.
And
Chris is
everybody,
going to bake you a cake.
I'm talking to Audrey now, so I'll blast her until she does something decent for you.
Yes, wonderful.
Although she hasn't got any money, so
she might be coming and saying, hey, can I have
she's
some
missed
money?
out on some tips today. So
Oh.
Hey, all I've told her for her whole life, I'm not a big gift person. I love acts of service. So cook me dinner, give me a foot massage, clean my house. Like, it doesn't require money to make
That's
me
all
happy.
$0.
I'll remember
You hear that?
Yeah.
why can't you be like that?
I like stuff.
Yeah, I know you do.
But
That's why I ran up a $150 tab at bloody Rising Star.
that wasn't stuff. That was
it's only one.
experience.
It was stuff.
I have nothing to show for it. That was not stuff.
Pickled
It's
liver.
watery stuff.
Exactly. It was fruit juice. So everybody have a fantastic birthday. I hope you get lots of cake and love and presents and make lots of great memories.
Yes.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Whew.
Happy birthday.
And after all of that cake, I think we need something savoury. So let's try a bow, pick a bow, bow.
God, yes. Pick a bow bow. Bow.
Pick a bow bow.
Bow. Pick a bow bow. Bow, pick a bow bow, baby.
That's the best.
Well, this time we have one from Larry.
Hi, my name's Larry. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm here with my daughter, Emily. We have gone ahead and got our bow chicka bow bow on. We actually got 6 of the bows to try a variety. We got the fried kimchi chicken, the pork belly, the shrimp, the duck, the beef brisket, and we actually both had duck. We used 2 ducks, and it was the best one. We both agreed. On a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being and 5 being hell yeah. These are about $6 a piece, and that's the only thing keeping me from making them a hell yeah. The 6 bow with tax included, no passholder discount, was $35.10. If it was like $10 cheaper, it would get a hell yeah from me. So they're gonna get a 4. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Emma? What'd you think?
I have to agree. I didn't pay for it, so for me it's a hell yeah, since I had no financial situation with it. But the pork belly is definitely my favorite.
I love
so
that.
good.
It tastes
Very
better when
tender.
it's free.
I don't think I was chewing into the meat at all.
Well, guys, we loved them. We loved the show, and we look forward to coming back to Bend the Bow and hopefully seeing you all real soon.
She's my spirit animal. I'm like, they were free. They were all awesome.
Oh, they were awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
Awesome. Thanks, Larry.
Oh, that was
They
brilliant.
actually sent that as a video, so I might actually post it on our socials as well.
we should do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I wish we could go back to that
Yeah.
Saturday night of all of us up there. It was so awesome.
So I'm hoping that duck then, when I had it the last time, was just a bad
Everybody
batch then.
said that night the duck was awful.
Yeah, so it wasn't just being a bad batch.
It's PB Mallard's brother.
Don't say
no!
that.
Oh no! I feel really bad now.
Michelle has
That's
no
not
idea
good.
what's going on.
No, Michelle, but she's going to have to
You have
listen to the beginning
Michelle,
of the
'cause
show.
I know you normally don't, so.
Chris.
She didn't deny it.
Yes.
Give us the buzz.
Well, if you want to be part of Bow Pick a Bow Bow, just record yourself in the parks, preferably, eating a bow, whichever one you want, and let us know what you rated on a scale from 1 to 5. 5 obviously being, oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
There you go. So go ahead and record yourself and send that to us at podcasts@uuopodcast.com, and we will air it on the show.
Just want to say something at risk of it just exploding. But nobody's actually done an ASMR style
Good.
version of it.
That ASMR episode we didn't go down very well with the Producers Club, I can tell you that.
I don't know why, but I feel like Jeff might be the type of
Please
person
don't.
who would do
Please don't
ASMR.
encourage
bows.
him.
I'm down to hear one.
Sorry, people.
Put that mic real close to the mouth.
Bow, pick a bow, bow, baby.
Right. I think we better have an ad break.
Man, we need a vacation.
Oh, I got this.
Whoa, that's awesome. But I was thinking something a little more adventurous.
Okay, how about this?
Yes! Woo! How about some relaxation from Mama?
Oh, perfect. How did you do that?
Easy. Portkey Vacations.
For your next vacation, let Portkey Vacations take away all the guesswork and stress of planning. From air and hotel to theme park tickets and everything else in between, they've got you covered. Just visit PortkeyVacations.com and touch the Portkey to get started with your free, no-obligation quote request. With just one touch, and Portkey Vacations will magically take you wherever you want to go.
Welcome back. Okay, Michelle, I do believe you have something to talk about.
Shrek 4D closed a year ago, and while we were at Universal for the weekender, Universal officially announced its replacement. Illumination's Villain Con Minion Blast will be an interactive blaster game experience, which will invite guests to put their villainous skills to the test as they compete against each other in a bid to join the ranks of the franchise's most infamous supervillains. This new attraction will combine innovative screen technology, state-of-the-art gaming interactivity, and elaborate physical sets to create a one-of-a-kind game-based adventure where guests encounter immersive environments, nefarious villains, and tons of mischievous minions from Illumination's films in a whole new way.
I can hear Andy jumping for joy right now.
He's going to be first in line for sure.
Oh, you could guarantee. Team member previews, he's the first one there.
That's funny. Universal say the world-class attraction transports guests to VillainCon, the biggest criminal convention on the planet, to take part in an epic competition to see if they have what it takes to become the newest member of the Vicious Six, a notorious group of supervillains from the hit film Minions: The Rise of Gru.
Which we still haven't seen yet, actually.
I haven't either.
Same.
Now that I have an older kid.
That's no excuse.
True. The experience, well, if she were younger, we would have seen it already for sure, because she would have demanded it. The experience will see you grab an interactive blaster and step onto a motion-based pathway to put your skills to the test. You will wind and glide through various scenes where you will earn points by blasting a variety of items and causing as much mayhem and destruction as possible. The newest attraction at Universal Studios Florida will open in summer this year, and coupled with Minion Mayhem across the street, as well as the addition of a new Minion Cafe and other surprises inspired by popular characters from Illumination's blockbuster franchise, will create the new Minion Land.
So to throw this out there as well, one of our listeners, someone in the Producer Club, mentioned that apparently there's a rumor going around that Rip Ride Rockit will be getting a Minion re-theme as well. Now, I have not heard that.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool, I guess. But I won't write it still.
But would they take out the music element of it, which is like half the fun of riding that attraction in the first place?
Yeah. That would be the only thing stopping me from caring.
Would they change the cars to the girls' beds?
No.
That'd be
They'd
pretty
replace all the songs, but with Minion versions of the song.
Oh
that
my
would be
God.
That would be
funny,
amazing.
That'd be hilarious.
Tracy and I looked at the menu for the Minions Cafe over in Hollywood, and I hope the one that opens in Orlando is way, way better than that, because it is so generic, it's untrue. Apart from, what was there? There was a banana barbecue, was it a pulled pork, banana barbecue sauce something, and then like a banana milkshake, and that was it. The rest was just burgers and
there's banana Nutella something,
wraps and stuff. I want to see something more like is it Canopio's Cafe out in
I'm desperate to get there in Japan.
Super Nintendo World in Japan, like where the food's themed as well, not just like naming it and stuff.
Yeah, there's literally nothing themed here.
No.
Pulled pork, grilled cheese with banana barbecue sauce.
That's it. That's literally it, I think.
Oh, but they have grilled cheese and tomato soup. Hell yes.
Yes.
Bring that.
Yeah. It's a problem for me now. Bloody allergic to bananas.
But I think overall, like I don't mind Minions. And the fact that it's still relatively popular, and I like the fact that we're going to have a bit of cohesion at the front of the park finally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to miss Shrek at all. That needed to go.
Well, who will?
Oh, yeah.
My biggest concern, and it's funny, Michelle, I had this conversation with our mutual friend Lauren a couple of weeks ago. We both commented on how little rehab and how much TLC Men in Black has had over the last few years. And then we're bringing a new shooter attraction into the front of the park. I'm not convinced Men in Black has much of a lifespan at that park anymore. I hate to say it, because you all know it's my second favourite ride in the parks. Yes, I did say second.
Well, obviously.
It just worries me that they would have two attractions virtually the same. This is a much updated technology, much more family friendly, and then take that out and put something else in there, because we've all commented the guns don't work properly.
No, they don't.
Most of the animatronics don't work properly. It's a bit of a mess. I hate to say it.
But it's still a ride versus the other one, you're standing on a conveyor belt the whole time. That's that. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a ride to me.
I don't think it's going to go. I disagree. It definitely needs some love, just because it's a 50-50 shot whether you have a working gun or not every time you ride.
I think they all work. It just depends where the calibration on the laser is. Like a cockeyed gun.
Honestly, they could just get some Q-tips down there and give them all a bloody good clean.
I think it's probably never been honestly, when was the last time you remember Men in Black going down for any length of time? It hasn't in my memory.
No.
Yeah,
and when you think those guns will get dropped and
smashed
tapped and all sorts,
so
it wouldn't take much to freshen that up and just clean up the targets.
And that's the conversation that Lauren and I had. Why are they not spending? Why are they not spending money on a ride that is relatively popular?
Well, it is.
Oh yeah.
What purpose would they have of not spending money on it?
They're still putting pre-shows on.
Maybe guest satisfaction is still high enough that they don't need to care yet.
Maybe. Maybe that's a good point. Actually,
it is a bit of a crowd swallower.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does go down a lot, and it has gone down a lot. It was down a lot when we were over in September.
Don't mind when it goes down when you're on it. That's what she said.
Beat me to the punch.
I'm going to be very...
That's for an exclusive Producers Club episode, Tracy.
What? Anyway, I'm going to step very carefully around that.
Which attraction gets your action?
Yeah, Men in Black, apparently. Yeah. But anyway, going back to what we were supposed to be talking about, I'm excited for this. It sounds like it's going to be very similar to Toy Story Mania, which I adore.
Yes. Oh, yes. If I come off that with feeling in my arm, I did something wrong.
Because it says interactive gun, so I'm assuming it's going to be like a 3D kind of thing.
I pretty well ride that.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those kind of shooters, though.
What,
like the one that you're just shooting against like a TV screen.
Yeah,
I don't like those.
To be honest,
it doesn't feel like you're actually shooting something. I prefer the Men in Black type shooters
of course,
over that.
But I love Toy Story.
To be honest, though, I think me and Lee are just hyper competitive, and anything that we can just do that, we're just all in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to the ride. The only gripe I have is I wish you could sit down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because just not from a lazy perspective, from you're in the park all day standing, you're in line standing. That 2 minutes of just getting off your feet really does make a difference. So kind of crappy.
I wonder what the provision is going to be for people who are in wheelchairs and
it is going to be interesting.
Yeah, or on with walking aids.
Well, I mean, if it's kind of like a people mover, I see them probably like just rolling the wheelchairs or the ECVs onto it and then parking them.
Yeah. Because otherwise somebody's going to be pushing and not interacting.
The problem is, like, if you're gonna have to stop it to get people with any sort of mobility aid on it, and then there's people on, because I'm assuming it'll just be one long conveyor belt. So everyone else, so you want to be on it when someone comes on an ECV, because then you're just stuck in front of the screen going.
Well,
a wheelchair, whatever.
It can be the same exact system. Like think of Hagrid's. You have a long moving area that you can load and unload. Same thing with like Haunted Mansion, that kind of stuff. So you have that set up. You can still drive onto the platform or get pushed onto there and then, park it, have a 30-second window or something like that.
It will be interesting because I'm just trying to read through the stuff to see if it does say you're standing, which it doesn't specifically, but it does says a motion-based pathway. It says and step onto.
That's a move and walkway.
Yeah, it is a strange one, isn't it? It's Michelle not riding it very often.
Why would I not ride it very often? I'm still not walking.
No, but you stood up, aren't you? That's enough.
Oh my God, how lazy do you think I am?
How lazy? Let's not answer that question.
Just as long as you don't end up going through one of those rotating tunnels.
Oh my God, everyone falling over. That'll be fun.
While you're trying to shoot at targets.
I'm excited.
That sounds very Minion-like,
I'm
actually.
excited for it because, like you say...
I'm always excited to see something new.
We haven't ridden Shrek. Not that you rode it, but you know what I mean? We haven't done Shrek's... I honestly want to say it was 2009. I think it was that long ago.
That's the year that's in my head.
Either that or the very, very soonest was 2013. So it's been at least 9 years. At least 9 years.
All I remember is
worse.
Yeah, the last time we did it, the chairs were literally trying to fling themselves.
Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
But that just shows how few people were in there as well.
Oh, yeah, it was empty.
Yeah. It was so bad that the what do you call them, like shocks or whatever it is that moves the chairs, were so loud that you could barely hear what's happening on the screen.
I mean, Michelle, you're the one with younger kids. When was the last time you did it?
The last time I did Shrek was several years ago. It was well before it closed.
Yeah.
And it was awful. I mean,
it's
awful.
Like, you just have to, if you put your torch on and look at those water sprays on the back of the chairs in front of you, you would never have ever gone in there ever again.
Well, you just come off with a concussion afterwards or a broken back or something. Yeah. It's awful.
They were funny, but yeah, I want to see, I hope that Minion Cafe is, especially with how lamented getting rid of Monsters Cafe is, I do hope they elevate it above the one in Hollywood. Because it needs to be. Looking at that menu up there is awful.
There was nothing in there that I would be going,
Well, there's just nothing in there that you probably can't go anywhere else on property and get. Why would you make an effort to go there?
Well, the thing...
Just for the
Minions Cafe?
Yeah. If they didn't...
Your banana barbecue.
If it was exactly that menu, there's nothing that would make you go there over anywhere else. You're not going to go just because it's Minions.
There was a couple things I liked there. They weren't themed, but...
But can you get them elsewhere?
No, I saw chicken nachos. I love me some chicken nachos.
Oh, well, Chris is apparently going.
It'd be so cool if they made the restaurant similar to over in Disney California Adventure at the Marvel area.
Is that Pim's, whatever it is? Yeah, Pim.
Yes.
I can't think what it's called.
Where they like shrink the food and make the food bigger and stuff. Oh, so good.
Everything's just going to be yellow.
That I could live with.
What, just being yellow?
Yeah.
I just want to see it. I just want to see it like the effort that was at Canopio's Cafe, because over there, like, everything's themed. It's awesome. Like, when that comes to Epic Universe, they better have that cafe and they better have all that themed food in there.
I'll do a comparison of both.
Shut your face.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be, like I say, just to have a bit of cohesion at the front of the park finally, rather than it just being a sort of mishmash of whatever they've rammed in over the years, and actually have a theme for it. I just wish they'd have realised how big Minions were going to be in Despicable Me when it first opened and shoved it in Kids Zone when they should have done. But
well, it is what it is. I think that they did what they did because they were testing waters, and they probably already had Shrek earmarked for going in a few years' time. So that was just the plan. Was well, if it takes off, we'll expand into there. If it doesn't, well, the both will get replaced.
yeah,
You know.
I can't remember the last time we did Despicable Me either. As I said to you the other day with Express Pass, I was like, we've got Express Passes, we'll go and do it. We still never did it.
Look, I'm still salty over the loss of Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, I know you
and
are.
I know people are even saltier still over the loss of Hanna-Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera.
So, on that note, I think we've chewed enough fat.
I mean, there's some other
A
bits
lot
and
of it.
bobs that have gone on, but if we talk about, we might
We'll
save
be
it for
here-
a couple of weeks.
We'll be here for another week if we carry on. So
Do
yeah,
we want to plug the Weekender 3 yet, or still holding off on that?
Oh
you
my
mean
God.
you mean the 3-quender?
Oh, there's going to be a mini meet-up in September during Halloween Horror Nights. I'm just putting that out there now.
Are we talking about the 3-kender or are we talking about the
C-kender.
kender?
I'm talking about Horror Nights. Anyway.
Oh, is that the?
You've kind of
is
given me
that
the go-ahead
the
already.
Is that the Screamender?
It's just going to be a little mini meet-up at Strongwater, probably, if we do one.
It's gonna kill me to let you go there by yourself.
Did you hear that, Chris? Did you hear that? It's happening.
I'm hearing confirmation. That's all
I
I'm
know.
hearing.
Look,
Right. I mean, it's recorded too.
Look, I'm
I
going to
heard
Korea for
going
the
in
summer.
Strongwater. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah, I'm going to Korea for 3 months. I
Oh,
can't really say no.
I've already
can I?
priced it up. Media event. Well, get in. You watch, we won't get one this year.
Yeah.
PR, if you're listening, please this year. You can us off next year. I don't care.
Oh,
Anyway,
yes.
we shall see what happens.
I can come up with all the titles you need for all of these meets. It's fine.
Meets. It's Horror Nights. It have to be meets. UUOP's meets.
A meat ender. That
Anyway.
sounds wrong. Anyway, let's end this podcast. We are going to end as usual with the Universal Airs, and this one comes from Stuart Nielsen. That is really weird because I've literally written an essay today, and somebody I had to quote was called Stuart Nielsen, not the same one. That was really weird. Okay. Not unless he's coming from beyond the grave.
Oh, well.
Then it definitely isn't.
I mean, anything's possible, you know. If you would like to get involved in this mayhem, just let us know what you think Universal is in 3 words or less and send them to podcast@uuopodcast.com. But for this episode, Stuart says, Universal is home. Have a good one, everyone.
That was another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, the best and only podcast about Universal Orlando on the island. Check us out on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcasts, news, and articles, check out our blog at uuopodcast.com. Contact us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. Join the Producers Club by emailing us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Check out our friends, the Theme Park Duo, for all your other theme park news, and email Michelle at portkeyvacations.net to book your next trip. So until next time, this is Amity 6, call off the Marines, we're coming home.